Hello, everyone. I'm going to start playing TF2.
Because you have like in the Bible, even demons know that God is real and whatnot. They just choose not to follow him.
Yeah, and then they get sent to hell, which, as far as I've heard, is a terrible place to be. Like
I think this should terrify you. That the angels
engineer.
before they
Hello.
fell, they had a better understanding of God than where I do. That should terrify you. And they still chose
The
hell.
thing is, if we what's it called? Think about hell and stuff. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure the whole fiery burn forever was just Catholic depictions from, I don't know, long time ago to try and install the fear factor.
well, and that's my big problem with Old Testament
Jesus
God
speaks-
is that he.
Jesus
That's
speaks more than hell about anyone else.
That's
You'll
that's
find-
the
Yeah, go ahead.
that's the problem that I have with Old Testament God is that he rules by fear, and I wouldn't have a problem with Jesus either if he had said in the New Testament, yes, my dad ruled by fear, that was wrong, but he doesn't do that anymore. I would have been like, oh, okay, that's fine. But Jesus said, I'm not here. Jesus said, I'm not here. Hang on. Jesus
spoke
said,
more of
I'm
hell
not
than
here to
anyone else in the Bible.
Jesus said, I'm not here to overturn any of the rules set in the Old Testament. I am here to carry out my Father's will, to continue his work. He did not say God ruling by fear is bad, which leads me to believe that Jesus believes that all of the things his dad did were right.
Hang on. Can I?
Fear's badass.
Okay. In the Old Testament, it was different. It was a much different covenant to what the New Testament was on. The Old Testament was more based under laws. Like you had the covenant of Moses, I'm pretty sure, and a lot of that was the whole do good, get good, do bad, get bad. The New Testament, when Jesus comes in, that's when he instates the newer covenant, which is saying that, hey, you do realize that this whole working for your salvation actually isn't working, because you know how you had all these other stories in the past about how that law just didn't work, and it was just a prime example of how humans as sinners will just not they just can't do anything on their own. So then Jesus comes in and then instates the new covenant, which is the whole save by faith.
This is
Jesus
what,
come.
So what Paul tells us is that the new covenant, Jesus
God
said,
damn it.
it's established in his blood. The purpose of the law, it was given because of sin. So like the 613 commandments that the Jews have exists because Moses came down with the 10 commandments, which are still binding, they're eternally binding. He came down with the 10 commandments, and the Jews were immediately committing idolatry, and Moses threw down the tablets. So because of this sin, there were more commandments. Because of Abraham's sin, I think it was with Pharaoh. That's like why he had to get circumcised. These things existed because of sin, but Jesus Christ died, he was crucified, and then he rose from the dead. He established his ability to establish covenants because he's God. So he took sin to the grave. So it's no longer binding. The law of sin, it's no longer binding. That's why we don't do these things. But the point is, like, Jesus spoke more about hell than anyone else in the Bible. So I don't understand the distinction.
I don't understand. I guess I'm trying to understand. I don't understand what you mean about the law of sin being abolished. Can you like kind of explain
Well, I mean,
that?
that's just a more minor point. That's why we can eat pork.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole law of sin, a lot of it was, you know, the only way you could get redeemed was through sacrifice. You know, back in the day, a lot was, say, lambs, for example.
Well, yeah.
And
even
then when
good.
Jesus, when Jesus ended up dying for us, he became, well, the sacrifice for mankind.
So
And then also,
way
you know,
to
ending the old
understand-
covenant and the old.
Way to understand human beings' relationship to God is indeed, you could say, I mean, you've been saying father, son. You need to think more of adult and when you're a toddler, it is torturous, it is hell to understand, like, why can't I have the chocolate? Why can't I have another chocolate bar? You know, why can't I have 3 chocolate bars? This is torturous to you because you just don't, you are simply not at the level to understand. That's the way the relationship works.
He's on 4 health. He's on 4 health.
But here's where I'm getting tripped up on that though. He doesn't explain.
You're crazy.
He doesn't explain why these things are bad. He just says don't
Have you
do
ever
them.
explained anything to a toddler?
If I was
I
a
tried to
parent, I would
explain
absolutely.
quantum physics.
Let's say
It doesn't work.
okay. To use an example, let's say my child is like, let's say 7, 8, 9, that kind of age range, and they're like,
No,
I
but
want to.
it's even more radical. The distinction between you and God is even more radical than the distinction between you and a little baby.
Oh my God!
It's
Thank you,
even
Cyber.
more
Oh my
radical.
God! Thank you.
Let's assume I have a child that's around 7, 8, or 9, and they say, Dad, I want to go on Twitter, and I say no, and they ask me why. I would explain to that child, social media causes you to feel bad feelings that will affect you as you get older, and I don't want you to have those bad feelings and struggle with that mental health issue. I understand that all of your friends are using Twitter, but for me to want you to grow up and be healthy and be a good person, I don't want you using Twitter. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Fuck you, Timmy.
You can never.
Yeah. What about it?
God can do the same thing with his commandments and his laws. They're like, oh, well, why do we do this way, God? And he would say, this is why I have made these rules, and this is why I want you to do these things, because I don't want you to such and such.
Literally did.
It's like you want to honor, say, a best friend, and say your best friends put up boundaries that they'd rather you not break.
Right, but
I don't know if that made sense.
yeah.
It made sense in my head.
I don't know. I get what you're trying to say, but
I know you want to treat us like a 7-year-old god, like an adult, but we're even less than a baby in terms of the distinction and understanding. So I mean, like, can be conceptually unsettled by some things, but their reality is it's true. It's true. At the end of the day, you're the one with the problem.
But then why give us this intelligence if it's still not enough to comprehend like he's omnipotent. He could have made creatures that understand why he sets the rules he does. Like, why give us this inferior intelligence then?
Intelligence?
It's just-
Wait,
it's
Jesus
just
is
the
in the
nature-
intelligence?
No, for real?
Intelligence in the base.
Jesus is in the
It's in the
intelligence?
intel immediately. Well, I mean, you're a created thing. Your intelligence is like, if your intelligence was unlimited, oh, you'd be God. If you wanted it to be the way you want it, you'd be God. But you're not. You're a created thing.
But we wouldn't be God
The Lord
because
is in
he's
the intel.
omniscient. He's omniscient, yes, but he's also omnipotent, which is something we don't have. We can't turn matter into other matter. We can't make water into wine.
It's all the same. In God, all of these things are the same. His omnipotence is his omniscience, etc. They're all the same in God.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I really cannot comprehend that because that
No, you did. You won.
that flies in the
bigger
face. That
by the
flies in the
tunnel.
face of. That flies in the face of the English language and definitions that
God.
we give to words, and at that point,
It's because God's bigger than anything you can think of, and even things that you can't think of. He's bigger than that. He's God. He's God, dog. Like again, so
Damn it!
this is why I bring up the flood babies, right? So everybody says like, well,
Fuck.
maybe there were babies that died in the. If babies were being killed in the flood, if it was God sending the flood, you cannot even possibly imagine the
But imagine-
situation where those kids grew up and lived. Actually, you can't imagine that situation. It would be so hellish. I bet you'd die. I bet if you were revealed, those babies would do. Grew up, you'd probably die on the spot
Oh, the medic abandoned me. Damn.
because he's gone.
but
gone.
then those babies that he killed in the flood, do they still go to hell? Because if so, like that doesn't seem.
I don't know what happens to people. If a baby dies, the worst thing that's gonna happen to it is it's gonna achieve perfect natural happiness.
God also kills people to protect them from what's about to come.
Well, the church doesn't. I mean, I think the Catechism says it. It's like, you know, we hold out some hope that babies just go straight to heaven. We hold some hope for that. But then at the same
Oh
time,
shit, medic's dead.
if that's not the case, if babies aren't like going to heaven, then the worst that's happening to them is natural happiness, like as much happiness as human nature can provide. I mean, that doesn't sound terrible. I mean, sure, it's not as good as the sight of God, and that would kind of suck.
Disaster Master, why would he need to see how we react or test us if he's omniscient? He would already know how we would react and how we would act, and because he's omniscient.
I don't really. This line of questioning, I mean, it's a possible line of questioning to ask, but I don't find this questions very fruitful. At the end of the day, like, you can't do anything about that. Like, I mean, you can pound this hand, like, why me, why this, etc. But at the end of the day, what happens happens. Like, you have to react to it. You gotta choose good.
I don't know. I guess I don't see religion as
despise me and sewers.
I don't see
Go feed his
religion
ass.
as necessary to maintain morality because I am an atheist and I still don't believe in killing people and raping people and all that stuff. Like,
Well, you were talking about gay people.
I don't think the average person believes in that either.
I think you
Like-
think dudes putting penis in butt is good.
What the
That's
fuck
insane.
did I just join? I just hopped in lobby.
I believe that people should have
worry
the
about
right
it.
to pick. Believe that people should have the right to pick their sexuality.
Why
yes.
is everyone getting random crits on me? My
So,
god.
I mean, like, well, this is what happens. Some crazy guy, some crazy dude who's abused, either like, you know, physically, mentally, whatever. You know, he thinks he wants to put things in his butt, and then he tells
They're
you that,
pushing the bananas to make the monkeys
and then
gay.
you just believe him. You just believe him, and then
Okay,
encourage him.
see, that's where we differ, because using one person as an example for all gay people is statistically ruinous. You can't use that small of a sample size to condemn all gay people as being, like, the worst people on Earth. Humans,
I don't
there's
think
so
that- I
many
don't think
humans on
they're the
Earth,
worst
like,
people on Earth.
picking, like, to put that in perspective, like, condemning all of humanity for the actions of one person, that's like 0.0000001% of all human population. Like,
Well,
it's the same.
Adam sinned, and now here we are. So there's one guy who sinned. It's because your actions have consequences.
I guess, but if you want to believe in the myth of Adam and Eve, then we're technically all cousins too. So,
I mean, that's fine. We're all distant enough.
I mean, even if it weren't for the whole thing of Adam and Eve, we'd still most likely be cousins, because if you were to go back, say, 16-ish generations, we would have had to have so many people on the planet to be as diverse as possible.
It's a matter of time before the scientists catch up to what the church has always taught. This happened in the 50s. I forget which pope it was. Basically, there was a popular theory that, like, East Asians or whatever, maybe they evolved separate. They had some sort of like separate evolutionary thing or something. And the church was adamant. It's like, no, all men are of the same family. They're all of the same tree. And now that's just like, now that's like obvious to evolution. That's just something obvious. But before, people were saying like, no, they evolved from these separate things actually. The Big Bang, like Big Bang was literally proposed by a Catholic priest. So now it's like the common scientific opinion that the Earth had a beginning, and it used to not be. It used to be like kind of up in the air.
okay, there's plenty of religious people who believe dinosaurs weren't real.
There's
though.
I don't know about no dinosaurs.
Like there's plenty of
They got
religious
cool
people
bones.
who still
I
deny
like the
the Big
T-Rex.
Bang and.
Well, what about them? I mean, what are they doing?
Well, the Big Bang could have been started
Honestly-
by someone.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the one.
I don't-
if
I don't
had to
see- I don't
believe-
see how-
If I had to believe in any god, that's the one I would
Oh,
believe in. Is
God,
the one who
clapping.
created
Just clap.
the one who created the Big Bang and then left and didn't intervene anymore. That's the kind of god that I would believe in. Like,
Sounds like you want
Well, I mean-
comfort over the truth.
Well, look.
but it's not. But you can't scientifically prove any of the Bible happened. So how is it the
Some
truth?
people like that wanted to believe that, and then they saw the dude who they knew was like couldn't walk for his entire life, and then this guy comes up and tells him to walk, and then he gets up and walks. I mean, that works until it doesn't.
Well,
Yeah, but God stopped
I love
doing
as
those
well
things.
how you mentioned,
He did.
you
no,
also
no,
just
no,
mentioned,
He didn't stop.
guys,
I don't know, bro.
you mentioned how science couldn't prove anything in the Bible when I'm pretty sure NASA was able to date back to the estimated time of when Jesus was crucified, and they found a total solar eclipse in that area at that time.
Okay, that's the law of large numbers, which implies that any event can happen if given enough time, which is not... You can't take statistics
Okay,
as religion.
Okay. So
Was
all
there
right, well
like a-
here,
is
so
there like a
here's,
large
here's
That's
what happened.
Scientology, and people like to use it all the time.
Here's what happened then, right? So just
Do
reinvented.
you know what quantum tunneling is?
I don't know what quantum tunneling is.
Quantum tunneling is basically the transmutation of some matter to another form of matter or another element by such a variably long time that it is okay to call it forever. That is the kind of statistics that we're dealing with here. I don't
Well,
think...
yeah, and Christians that Jesus Christ is purpose entire. So, I
But
mean,
what I'm saying is, statistically, any event could happen if given enough time or at the right place. Like, that's not religion. That's just how
even
the
a man-
universe works.
even a man raising from the dead.
I don't know what happened there. Obviously, well,
So, I
and how
mean,
do you?
so
Okay, how
anything
can
can
you prove?
happen.
How can you prove that story's true?
Well, we're all here. There's plenty of miracles. to
Tom
confirm
Cruise
this, too.
Scientology.
But specifically Lazarus, how can you prove that story's true?
Lazarus? I don't know.
The guy who got up from, well, the guy who got up, Jesus
prove-
and Lazarus.
Because it
They all
dates,
married.
it goes back to
you
the
believe
original.
you believe it's true.
you know.
You believe it's true the exact same way you know about Julius Caesar.
But Julius Caesar died
You
and
read-
didn't come
you-
back. That's the difference.
Yes,
Yeah, but yeah,
but
yeah,
what is there to
legacy
say
did-
that Julius Caesar actually ever existed to begin with?
Yes, because historical.
Ah, there we go. Now you're getting there.
But there's more evidence than just a book. There's like geological dating and like testing of armor plates and.
I'm going to build a wall.
Armor. Look, nobody,
Yeah, you
I
can
don't think-
carbon date armor. You can obviously do forensics on it.
I don't think anyone in the world said reason I believe Julius Caesar was because of a piece of armor that was like carbon dated or something.
I'm not smart enough to know all of the ins and outs of geological and historical forensics, but clearly.
It's like a, well, this is like a this is like an epistemological question, like how do we know things? Like, it's like saying,
Okay,
how do you know Toronto exists, right? Like, I've never been to Toronto. That's always the
No,
example. They
that's-
always use Toronto. Like,
Never
how do you
heard
know
that.
Toronto exists? I've
Do you
never
know?
been there.
Do you know what the Bible is? It's not just one
So-
book. It's a collection of 66 different books written thousands and thousands of years apart by all these different people who have never even like talked to each other or even known of each other, and yet have so many cross references between each individual book.
So wait, I don't
Yeah,
understand.
You have Daniel basically going, I'm giving you the time frame for when the Messiah is gonna show up. My favorite
Wait, are you
one is
saying you believe in the Bible?
Wait, so let me get
Yeah.
this straight, Cover. You're saying the only way we can actually prove
There's
something
different,
is if we see it with
there's
our own
different cultures
eyes.
develop dragons too. Do you
Well, I'm
believe in
saying
dragons?
that's just how we come to know things.
Well, it's just
by
like
our
you believe in
senses.
your crack pipe.
Okay,
The way we
then
come to know things of a historical nature is through other people's senses.
but there's accurate records of being kept by and accurate evidence of those things actually existing. Like we know the Roman Empire existed because it has its influence in all kinds of culture and
Yeah, and Jesus has certainly had his influence. I think so.
but we have yet to prove with science that a person can actually come back to life from the dead.
Well, didn't you just tell me it's possible? You just said it's possible. You said like quantum tunneling or something.
Yes, but
Mate, we're
quantum
talking about the
tunneling
little
doesn't
creator of the
extend
universe.
to.
If he wanted to come back from the dead, I reckon he could come back from the dead.
But quantum tunneling
yeah.
doesn't extend to bioelectricity. Like, that's just not how biology works.
We talk about bioelectricity. What are we talking about?
Neurological bioelectricity. Like, once your brain stops functioning and your heart stops functioning and you're no longer getting oxygen to the brain, you can't just undo the brain damage apropos of nothing. Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
Gee,
unless
it's
you're God.
almost like it's beyond one simple biological man's power to come back from the dead. It's almost
mean,
as if you need to have some sort of godlike powers to come back from the dead.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
that makes
I would
sense.
love to see these. I would love to see these godlike powers in action because my grandmother just recently died of breast cancer, and I would have loved if she didn't die. So.
I'm sorry to hear that. For Granny. She was not hit by a bazooka.
Motion seller, no.
Like, why is it okay for some people to get miracles but not others?
You gotta ask God about that. 'Cause they
See,
said-
and that's the answer. It's like I don't know because I'm only mortal and I can't understand.
No,
And so it's just like,
I'm telling you personally. You gotta ask God about that. Miracles still happen. The biggest one is in the Our Lady of Fatima. That's the biggest one of the last 20th century. Basically framed the 20th century in general. Like it was about World War II, World War I and II. There's plenty of miraculous healings attributed to her.
I think the big one for me, take it from me who's growing up in church environments. A lot of my life I've witnessed people who have been healed through prayer, and we're talking about watching people's legs growing.
so you so you've physically seen someone who's had their legs blown
Alright, you
off.
gotta be a troll.
No,
growing
not
back.
completely blown off. No, you know how people have conditions where their leg is shorter than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly that. People sit them down, they're praying over them, and then now their legs are, just growing.
Okay, there has
It's
to
hard
be
to
a medical.
explain.
There has to be a medical explanation for that, though.
I don't know. Gaudium.
Well, I mean, anyone that you're gonna come up with is just gonna turn into prayer. It's
You
like what you were
believe
saying
or you
before.
don't?
Like,
It's that simple.
it's like what
Okay,
you were
but
saying
most
before,
doctors
if
don't
once
make their
above
career
there's
money
all
off
this
of
stuff on
prayer.
You're just gonna.
Well, I don't believe in thousands of other gods, so I believe in one more.
Yeah, there's only
I think
one
there was,
true one, son.
There was some Spanish guy. They
Isn't that what they all say?
They built
Well,
a
that's
church in
well,
his
Raven.
honor.
That's a
They
good
got,
point. That's the other thing.
like,
Okay, if you believe in God, how do you know that Zeus isn't real, or Poseidon, or Hades? Like,
I mean, the Bible's full of the admission that other gods are real.
Yeah, really? Why don't you give us some specifics?
Like every.
I heard it from Billy at the gas station.
Every plague in Egypt in the Exodus was a specific jab at an Egyptian god. I forget all the names, but like each plague.
I think I remember that one.
okay, so how can you prove God's existence but not prove the existence of Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Aphrodite?
Well, look, that's what like occultists are doing. They usually prove their existence by, succumbing to the power of demons. They usually give them these names. So this is another strange thing. Is that like even the term angel, like it would be wrong to think of angels as belonging to like a species, if that makes sense. So when they have these names for their gods, it's like a name given to an image, if that makes sense. It can carry a certain particularity, like it can carry a certain weight of its own, to the degree that cults have said this, like they'll talk to these named ancient gods or whatever, but usually it's some admixture of demonic influence. I'm sorry, Vaquero. I did not mean to do that. I thought I was gonna scissors you.
let's say that you're right. Let's say that miracles do happen, but like it's like someone comes back from brain death or something. What, like, let's say that someone comes back from brain death or something, and the doctors can't find any reasonable explanation for it. Wouldn't it make more sense and be more believable that it's a miracle if God brought someone back from death that had already been dead like 100 years? Because then it would be without a doubt definitive proof that God is real and he can bring people back from the dead.
I mean, he raised his son from...
I'm talking about someone who
what is the time
I'm talking about
frame?
someone who's already been dead for a long time and confirmed dead. If God could bring them back, wouldn't that be definitive proof?
Bringing back Hitler.
I feel like if this were to happen, I feel like you'd be the guy who would come out and say, no, this is a crazy homeless dude making stuff up.
No, because we would have DNA testing that would confirm that that person is in fact who they say they are.
So we need to DNA test 100-year-old for some random 100. You got to get the right one. You got to randomly DNA test these 100-year-old bones, and then, like, what? Put a camera, a crypt or something.
Well, obviously they would have DNA on record before they die.
But like what? So how is this any? But what's the difference here between Jesus and saying, "Hey, they're gonna kill me," and then 3 days I'm raised from the dead, rose from the dead? Like,
Because
why would you accept the one and not the other?
Because it's different, because if they were in a coma, but not like fully dead, because the body can go into healing comas occasionally, where it will shut down its higher systems to self-preserve.
I don't think Jesus ended up in a coma, mate.
If it were someone who had been confirmed brain dead, no heartbeat, no pulse, nothing, and they had been dead for a very long time, like beyond any reasonable doubt of being dead. Whereas Jesus was like, it was 3 days, well, he might have been in a coma for 3 days. If it was like 50 years with no life support, and God brought someone back who had been dead for 50 years, then I would have been like, if we DNA tested them, yes, this is the person they say they are, then yes, I would have said, okay, that's proof, like, that miracles do happen and God is real.
Are you saying that Jesus was in a coma for 3 days?
We're in the same spot. You're reinventing the crucifixion and the resurrection. You're just reinventing. Like, these conditions happen. The only difference is that you have not explicitly, like, seen them with your own.
Yes, and that's how humans are made to learn things, because you'll find most people don't believe in something until it happens to them, which is how
most people believe in things because of testimony. You know, someone tells you something.
They have a sensory of
Yeah, that doesn't mean all testimony is reliable.
Nice one.
Exactly, I think.
Are we in the middle of Bible studies?
I don't know, man.
I love God.
Bible study.
Or have him do something even crazier, like, I don't know, have him...
What's crazier than that?
I don't know, have him, like, produce, like, have, like, kittens rain from the sky or something, like, so ridiculous.
Like, think of what you're saying, have him. Like, who am I to tell him?
Guys, I know something crazy that could be a great proof of God, right? So, we have a bunch of, like, a woolen clothing, I can't remember what it was, have it on the ground, and we wake up in the next day, and we have that wool completely wet and the ground dry, and the next day have the ground completely wet and the wool dry.
Yeah, this
What?
this
Okay, okay.
only
You
this,
can use that. Okay, cover. You can totally use that argument. It's like, okay, well, who am I to tell God what to do with this power? I'm like, that's fine, but that means that if God's not willing to prove himself,
Anyway, is there any cute girls online?
no, we can't. Anyway, if God's not willing to prove himself to me, then why should I put the effort into worshiping him and going to church and, like, you see what I mean?
I think the problem goes back to you haven't actually been open to God proving himself to you. It honestly sounds to me that you're just pulling the rug over your own eyes.
It really just depends.
Pseudo-intellectual debate.
It really just depends. Everyone, at least this is the Christian understanding. Everyone's given they need to understand. Like every single person ever, literally ever.
But you just said that we literally couldn't. You just said that we literally couldn't comprehend because we are so far removed from God that we're basically like.
No, what I mean is that you understand like that good is to be done, was to be. These are things, and in fact, this was the purpose of Jesus, is that we know good. And this is for it's this very reason that miracles are not like, like you don't just become a superhero when you convert, because the purpose of conversion is to change your heart, cause you to do good.
I don't think it's that my heart isn't open to God, because if there were someone who was legitimately out there good and more powerful than me, who was willing to help us and help us develop as a species without doing everything. I don't want him to do everything, I just want him to help out from time to time.
You just want him to do the stuff that would make you satisfied.
I mean, the things that would make me satisfied. The things that would make me satisfied, the disappearance of all nuclear weapons, the ending of world hunger, ending of all disease. Yeah, I mean, it would make me satisfied as well as everyone else on Earth.
I think that would make me dissatisfied.
Why? Why would?
What can God do for me?
Well, because if he gets rid of all those things, I realize that, maybe this whole thing was silly. Couldn't he had done this the whole time? And then maybe I fall into despair.
If God was real, then Jews would not exist.
I wouldn't fall. See, that's the difference. I wouldn't fall into despair because I'm like, now that we don't have to worry about disease and war and weapons.
You got Jews.
Now that I know, like, we don't have to worry about disease, we don't have to worry about aging, I'd be like, I want to go out and explore the stars and populate new planets and explore the galaxy. Like, I'd be like, now that we don't have to worry about aging or disease ever again, I'm like, that really sets us free to go and
The thing is, it was man's own decision to bring disease and death into the world.
Are you telling me that bacteria did not evolve from nature and was actually created by man?
No, I'm saying about the whole death thing and basically just the whole people dying, and that was literally all choice. If you go back from the whole Adam and Eve part, it was, if you eat from the fruit, this will happen, and they chose to still eat from the fruit, saying, hey, we choose for this to happen.
Yeah. The Garden of Eden
because it all goes back to free will.
The Garden of Eden has its own section in the story of creation for the purpose of demonstrating that, yes, we live in a world that's kind of messy, disease-ridden, but we were given a chance. We had a paradise.
Okay, then the only conclusion I can come to is that Adam and Eve were very stupid, because...
Right.
So why are we being punished for their stupidity, I guess is what I'm asking.
Is it punished, or is it that we're being allowed to have the free will that humans asked for?
No, I think it's fair. I think it's fair to say that we're being punished for their
stupidity.
That sounds about right.
That's something that we had no control over, so why are we being punished for it?
But once again, like, you know, what are your options in the face of this reality? You can, like, cry about it and do good. You can do with
Or
what you
we
have,
can just have God here helping us.
which
He
is
is.
Not in any way that matters.
I mean,
Let's
that's
okay. Let's say. All right. Here's a perfect example. If the Jewish were really God's chosen people, would He really have let so many of them die in the Holocaust? Really?
This
Yeah.
is a wild conversation.
I mean, there's many stories about Jews dying in the Bible
I feel
anyway.
like this took a left turn.
the entire arc of the scripture is that Jews are messing. It's like the entire.
You know, you mentioned earlier with the whole Egypt and Moses coming down and the Jews all worshipping these false idols and all that.
But wouldn't He still rescue them anyway because they're His chosen people and His children, and He loves them even
Well,
in the
so
face
the-
of their
the-
misdeeds?
The tradition is that that's one of the signs of the imminent ending of Jews.
I love Midnight 2 Fort philosophy.
If I knew my philosophy better, I could probably help them with questions. But because I know
Theological.
enough.
That's not philosophy, it's theological.
I feel
Yeah,
like this is
'cause
the
I-
major. I feel like this is the major failing because when bad and good
Like
things,
I know
when bad and
enough
good
to
things,
do
when
why
bad,
you're wrong, but I can't really tell you.
when bad and good things both lead to it's a part of God's plan, that makes any kind of argument irrefutable because you're just like, well, if bad things happen, then it's God's will. If good things happen, then God has blessed me. It's
Well,
like
it's-
so any
it's like what we were
event
saying
any
before.
any event in the universe you can just explain away as God's will. Then how can I possibly argue against that?
Well, it's because you're arguing about the wrong thing. What we need to talk about is what's here and now. Like, because that's where
What's
we are.
here and now is we have one of the dumbest presidents ever running the world, and we have disease and famine and LGBT people being prosecuted, and
Well,
like
so okay, so I know what your problem is. You're gay.
I'm not actually.
Well, I mean, this is what you think is wrong with the world is that if some
What I
people
think
are
is
mean
wrong with
to
the
gay
world,
people-
I think there are people with way too much money taking control of everything, imposing their values.
Jews.
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
wait, hold on. The rich Jewish pedophiles that seem to be running entire modern society, but the real problem is that someone's meeting gay people.
That's not at all what I said. I said the thing I think is wrong with the world is what the rich people controlling everything
You're
and
just playing into them. Just shut up, dude. It's like
so and this is what I might this is what me and my this is Belladonna. See, this is what me and my family have talked about over and over again is that religious people just have an answer for everything, and that's why you can't argue against them.
No. It's not about that.
Would you
It's
rather
about
us not
time
have an
and
answer for
place.
anything and be completely clueless?
Yeah. It's more just that it's fucking Team Fortress. We're here to play Team Fortress 2, motherfuckers. Just
Well, no, it's we found the source of your trouble. Like you have all these.
I'm not
questions,
gay.
all
I
these
am
questions.
decidedly straight.
Like you have all these questions. You seem to be.
Yeah,
like,
and that's the
turning
other
them
thing.
over in
To
your mind. Like,
advance
you're legitimately curious.
Quatorman's thing, really the only thing you think about gay people is that butt sex is their whole identity, really?
Well, like,
Like-
so you have these questions, you're legitimately curious, you're turning it over in your mind, but you have this little hang up, this little pinch, and it's like, well, wait a minute. This means I'd have to change my mind about gay people. And that's what's like, I think that's what's weighing.
But they're not evil. They're not doing anything that's...
Dragon, they're literally just hanging up on that because it's the easiest thing to argue on. Just stop.
Oh my god.
Stop,
thing to
Pete.
argue,
Go to
what
the
are you
fire.
talking about? Butts
I'm
are
just-
for pooping.
That's, yeah, sure.
I think butts are for pooping. I think you poop from there. Yeah, terracotta gets it. That's gross, dude. That shit's gross.
Oh yeah, there, Malanga just made a good point.
Gaming will only do. No, don't. That's those are. It's like a plug, you know. Like, why do we call them male plugs and female plugs? They got parts that. It's I don't think oral sex is okay between the same sex.
Why? Why not? What's dirty? What's dirty about it though?
Oral sex to completion is wrong between straight people. Well, actually, it depends on the direction. Point is, this is what you need help with, is morality. Morality is defined by the nature of the things in question. So, a lion eats deer, right? What is good for the lion is bad for the deer. And the same is true for man. So, you say that a person, so I wear glasses. My eyesight is bad. The reason my eyes are bad is because they don't do what they're supposed to do, which is see. Now, morality comes in when we combine volition into this. So I'm not like immoral for eating, but it'd be bad if I said I'm going to blind myself, stab my eyes out. That'd be no good.
So who defines? So why is it defined that the only acceptable form of sexuality is straightness?
I mean, I'll let you think about that one for a second. Do you need it to be explained to you?
Are you saying that humanity's only purpose is to reproduce and nothing else? Because that's very narrow-minded of you.
No one said
Well,
that.
wait a minute. I didn't even say anything about reproduction, but you seem to have connected that sex has something to do.
The only thing I can figure is that having sex between the same gender is immoral for the sheer purpose that it cannot produce more children. That's the only conclusion I can come to.
It's because it violates the purpose of the genitalia. So
Why?
one of the things, so sex, right? It's bigger than just making kids. It has a
I love the
twofold
fucking new function.
Has a twofold function. It's the reproductive and this is hinted at actually in our biology. So like normally in mammals, they're only ready to go when they're eat. That's when they're ready to go. But humans are.
You are aware that gay relationships happen all the time in nature, right?
Well, animals just hump anything. They're stupid. I'm just saying that like mammal females, typically they don't care about anything unless they're eat. They're simply not ready to go. Humans are. We're just ready to go whenever. This hints that also the fact that just that like the menstrual cycle, like it's not constantly, like you're not constantly fertile like periods were. Arousal is possible in those infertile periods. The point is that this sort of behavior requires of you a kind of commitment to a person, raising of a family, and also a toleration of the person you're having this with.
I will counter you by
that doesn't mean that you have to have a child every time. It just needs to be open to that because it's the nature of the relationship.
I will counter you by saying the reason sexuality is considered taboo was because of Dunbar's number. Do you know what that is?
What is that?
Dunbar's number is the idea that the human mind can only keep track of and log 150 interpersonal relationships before it starts to get overloaded. When we
What is this have
I'm
to do
getting,
with the
if
mommy and
you let
daddy
me talk, I'm
loving
getting to the
each other?
point.
Well, we're talking about 2 people. Why are you talking about 150?
I'm getting there, please let me finish. So,
Massive orgy.
when
We're gonna
we
be here a while.
when we were hunter-gatherers, and as we started settling down into farms and becoming an agricultural species rather than a hunter-gatherer species, our population began to grow beyond Dunbar's number. And so, at the same time, when we had farms and agriculture and actual property now that we had to pass down to our young,
Here we go again.
we had to make sure that the children that we were passing it down to were actually our children. I will counter you with this by saying that the whole reason that sexuality was taboo and was made taboo is because we needed a quick way to ensure that the children we were passing our inheritance down to were ours. And so the fastest way let me finish. The fastest way to do that was to control female sexuality. And so we made sex shameful before. When it hasn't been before, we made it shameful because if a woman slept around and she had kids that were not our own,
Here we go again.
then we shamed that sexuality. The reason sexuality is shamed now is the whole thing was a ploy to control women and make sure they didn't step out of line.
Where are you getting shame from? I mentioned nothing about it.
I'm saying that the reason that sexuality and probably homosexuality and other forms of non-conforming, quote-unquote, sexuality are because we made sexuality taboo, and it's why so many churches and sects of religion view sex as a bad thing or as something to be like shamed unless you're doing it with your partner. That ties into the
Okay, the reason I'm wanting to cut you off and telling you that this is silly is because, like, never loved someone.
So you don't believe that homosexuality is...
Like, you've never fallen in love with a woman. Just, you, like, never have done this if you think this is the, like, a theory to take seriously.
It may not be the reason we think sex is taboo now, but back when we were having the agricultural revolution, it absolutely was the cause of...
There's only one kind of relationship that makes people.
So it is about reproduction then.
That's the primary function.
Okay, but so you're saying that humans should only have sex if it's for reproduction, or what? I don't understand the point you're making here.
No, you should have it with someone with whom that is possible.
Why? Why is that preferable to any other kind of relationship?
I work in the electrical field, and plugs don't work with plugs. Plugs only work with sockets.
That's true.
You ever try to attach seatbelt buckle to another seatbelt buckle? That ain't gonna work.
You need to think of what you're Let's use something that's not gay. Let's do something that's spiritual. Perception. Like, what are you communicating to that person? Actually, they're a tool for your pleasure, nothing more.
I would say it really depends on the situation. If they are not financially capable of taking care of a child, contraception is a reasonable choice to make.
You can space your births. That's possible. Natural family planning is perfectly listed.
What if they can't even afford one child, though? That's what I'm saying.
Should've wore rubber.
What position are you in that you can't afford a single
Have you seen the state of America right now? People can barely afford their own home.
What do you mean the state of America? I thought there were like 50 of them, aren't there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's 50 on.
51 if you include Puerto Rico.
If you financially cannot even support
Okay, let me tell you what happens
Isn't
with
Puerto
this
Rico
line of
technically
thinking.
count as like a territory?
Let me tell you what happens with this line of thinking, because this is exactly what's happening right now. So you say, well, things are financially tough, so that means, you know, maybe it's okay that gay people. Shit. Basically, what happens is the problem doesn't get solved. The actual issue that, you know, families might be kind of expensive goes completely unsolved because you'd rather just get your rocks off and play video games.
I'm saying sex does not entirely have to be for reproduction or even have to be with someone who is a different gender than you. It can be an expression of love regardless of...
It has to be because that's what it's for.
But we've already outgrown nature with things like vaccines and penicillin. How can you consistently say, no, we should be going back to the natural world?
Guys, I finally got the bicycle drop. Let's go!
Do you understand that the lifespan... Do you understand that the lifespan for people living hundreds of thousands of years ago was 30, was the average expectancy of lifespan? That is the natural lifespan... That is the natural lifespan for a...
This is a misconception. No, that's just not true, by the way. That's an average lifespan because infant mortality used to be very high. It's not anymore. If you made it to like 40, you know, you had a good run. The Psalms, which are very old, it actually makes a reference to this. It says the days of a man are 70, or by reason of strength 80. So there's an understanding even in like ancient times that an old guy is like 80. So,
okay,
I mean,
the point I'm making is that modern medicine is not natural, is the point I'm trying to make.
It's perfectly natural. This is the point of medicine, is to return the
No
body.
other animal in history has immunized themselves against diseases by using a needle. That is a primarily human thing.
So the entire purpose of medicine is to return the body to natural function. Natural meaning of the essence of humanity, right? If there was a pill that would restore my eyesight, I'd probably take it. Or these glasses, right? These glasses bend the light perfectly naturally. I mean, that's why optics exist. They bend the light so that my eyes can function properly.
Okay, how about this then? No other animal in the animal kingdom has developed hygienic products like we have. Would you say that's natural?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like you should start using them.
Why? Okay, why is that natural? Why is that natural? Because before we had that, humans were hunter-gatherers that did not have hygiene. So why is that natural?
No, we have hygiene. What are you talking about? Nobody wants to be
When we were first
hunter-
starting out as a species, we did not. When we first started out as a species, we did not have soap. We did not invent that until.
Hunter-gatherers don't like to be stinky. Nobody likes to be stinky.
But we didn't use soap for that. We just bathed in water like other animals.
Well, and then somebody figured out that if you have something that's fatty, and how do you make soap? Like saponification is like a technical thing. Somebody figured out that if you have something that's like fatty, and then you add like lye to it, it makes this bubbly thing, takes oil away. Somebody figured that out, and then it's like, wait, this makes me less stinky. This is awesome. I don't like.
But no other animal does that. So how is that natural?
Who cares?
Well, that's because like saliva also cleans the body.
Natural in this sense is meaning like according to the nature of, like essence, the essence of a thing.
Stainless.
So what's natural for a fish is not natural for a man. What's natural for a fish is to be submerged in water 24/7. If I'm submerged in water 24/7,
what's natural for us is not to have agriculture.
Megan says, natural or not, why this matter? Because morality is concerned with human nature.
If humanity was still bound by nature, if humanity was still bound by nature, we'd still be hunter-gatherers. We would not have settlements.
We are bound by nature. Human nature, the essence, like what makes us what we are. We're certainly bound by that.
Hunter-gatherers, not settlers.
I can't jump like 10 feet in the air. I'm a man, I can't do that.
But we started as hunter-gatherers that don't settle places. So for us to have settlements is not natural. If you want to use that logic.
No, it's perfectly fine. Like, so settlements just occur because it's a way to feed yourself. What's the concern? There's two ways.
But no other animal makes. I mean, there's some animals that make settlements, but nothing like what we have.
Because animals don't have human intelligence.
The point here is that morality is bound by nature, not like, you know, not all the various ways society can be set up or whatever, and how this particularly benefits people of, you know, whatever stripe. It's about, like, you know, you can't swallow a certain amount of cyanide or you're gonna die.
Okay, but I would
What was
also.
my wiki implies?
Actually, well, I mean, technically, there's the argument that if you do consume a small amount of poison and gradually up the dose over a certain period, your body does get used to it and learns to process it. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, that's because it's a natural
Here
to
we
the
go
immune
again.
system.
But I would also argue that nature is incredibly cruel and is something that we should absolutely.
You're still misunderstanding. It's not nature in terms of like going outside and look at trees. It's nature in terms of the essence, like the essence of a thing, like what it is, what is natural to. So it's natural to a fish to be submerged in water all day. It is not natural for a man to be submerged in water all day, unless you're
Time to man up,
little,
son.
like before
Grow a
pre-newborn.
sack.
So who decides?
you know, in
so who
short-
decides? Who decides what's natural? You do.
God did that. He's the one that made us.
Where in the Bible does it say that homosexuality is unnatural?
Well, if we want to nip this in the bud, when he made them male and female. And now, I don't know if you know this about men and women, but, so we have butts. And the purpose of the butt is that a poop...
Wait, we have butts?
We have butts, it's true. And the purpose of the butt
Nah.
is that poop comes out.
No!
And so...
There's poop in there?
And so basically,
There's
why
poop
would
in
you...
there?
So you take a...
Okay, but
so-
God didn't. But God didn't say upon the creation of Adam and Eve, you may never have like partners that are not like a different gender than you. That he didn't say that. He just made a man and a woman.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission. Victory.
Easy, dog.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Give them hell, boys!
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
I am on fire! Ah! Fire, fire, fire! Oh! Thanks, mate. We have commandeered my point! In Incoming! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Victory. Mission begins in 60 seconds. Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Attack!
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Moving out. Phew.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission. Alert. Our control point is being captured. Time has been added.
Plant yourself on the point, mister. Running. I'm moving then. That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Alert! The final control point is being contested.
And on the point, maggot! Building a sentry. Fire! Fire!
Alert! Our last control point is being captured. Alert! The final control point is being contested. You failed! Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Give them hell, boys!
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Meganus! Yeah!
It won't talk
Which one of you retards started that vote? Which one of you ugly inbred retards?
Can we vote kick the fucker?
Started that vote?
It was Meganus.
You can't. Get the fuck out of here.
Meganus.
Get the fuck out of here, mega anus.
No, I don't know. I don't want to die.
I don't think this kid's ever heard anything funnier in his life.
Yeah, you kid dog.
Can you imagine? This is. I think you've just created like a primal memory.
I'm gonna
like he's gonna remember this.
And make it a.
Dude, it is 1 in the morning. I am fucking node. He's gonna remember this.
That was pretty damn funny. Listen, before you guys were talking before about the whole TDS, Trump diarrhea syndrome. You guys were talking about that. What the fuck?
I can't. I need help.
You got your breath?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you grill the lettuce, does that cook the pooping bacteria out of it? Like, does that?
Yeah.
Does it?
It'll kill the bacteria,
What
but
kind
like.
of fucking virus you can just wash off?
No, you gotta cook. You gotta cook it out. You gotta cook it out.
These incel Democrat, limp-wristed, water-washed viruses, they can't even hold up.
I recommend
Why are the viruses Democrat?
What are you?
Well, how are they limp-wristed?
They're weak. Like, you know, they're low on testosterone.
Guys, obviously, the Democrats are sabotaging the lettuce the same way they sabotage
So
the pool
what you're telling me is
and the
I should-
Iran war and everything. Obviously.
What you're telling me is
elections.
So what you're telling me is if I want to do heroin, I should inject it into my butthole instead of anywhere else.
You do that. How did we get this far? You inject the heroin into your balls.
How are we at this stage of the conversation? I don't understand.
What if you inject heroin in your balls and then you have a kid after your balls are full of heroin? Like, how does the kid turn out?
Before you have a kid.
That would probably destroy everything that's
But even
in
if
your
you did, even if you were able to have a child, doing drugs is like injecting drugs into your balls is about the same effect that you would have if pregnant woman was doing drugs and they.
What bullshit are we on right now?
You guys remember Tumblr?
Got played
How did we reach this? Tumblr, man.
I went on his page and he was like,
but how is the kid gonna turn out?
I've never been like jump scared by anything worse. That was the worst
How is the kid gonna turn out? Because if you inject your balls with heroin, the kid is going to be half man, half heroin, half woman. So how is the kid going to turn out?
That's
150.
like to see people get bored like into their balls.
What?
Like that's the thing. Google cockboard.
No,
I mean I know of it. Why is that relevant?
Right now.
I know. I know.
Be doing this thing.
Google.
I know of it, but why is that relevant? I don't understand.
We need to like hold it back. How did we get here? I was traumatized.
How did I get here? Letting the days go by. How did
I get here? This is
Where is that large automobile?
There's no talking stick. Whoever talks louder gets the talking stick.
This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Shut the fuck up. You don't have the talking stick.
Do I have to introduce the talking stick? You gotta run it like a deli. You all pull it up.
That would be kind of fun. That would be like a fun, like instead of RTD, there's like something
Dude,
like
if there was a way to selectively pick who could talk and only one person gets to talk at a time, TF2 would be so much better. Like, at least on these public servers.
I wouldn't have read that book.
At least on these private servers. At least on these private servers.
You know when I have it, I'd be talking about cockboard, I'll tell you right now.
No.
That's a circle and pass around a stick.
Fish swimming up here, which is the same thing when you think about it.
Listen, if I had the talking stick, I would bring back the drywall podcast.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I mean, you know, I understand everyone has their own kind of thing that they like, but I cannot handle like a guy talking about like video game stats for 3 minutes straight. That shit would be the fucking
Listen, what about I tell you about the history of drywall and how over 30% of it is imported illegally from Korea?
You see, I would like to learn about drywall. Actually, drywall. I want to hear some drywall.
Drywall. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like obviously, drywall's delicious. I mean, I took a chunk out of my wall just the other day, so.
Yeah,
Did you know that when you're painting drywall, it is best to use a non-acrylic version of paint for your drywall?
Why is your wall not wet?
Are we doing fun facts and shit? Because I'm gonna
keep that wall wet.
Obviously the drywall, obviously the wall is dry because you haven't provided it enough stimulation.
Give me a second. Listen, you guys aren't jacking enough if you're off enough if your walls are dry. I'm just.
Yeah, you gotta stimulate that wall.
You gotta have the cum wall. You guys have a cum wall?
Yes.
Okay. You just walk over and jack. I had a friend in high school who actually had a cum wall. He would like go up to the wall and jack off. It was like fucking great.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
Is it a video game though?
No, Park. I've got the important question though.
They had to paint the room.
No, Bark, I got a question. I got a question for you. What did it taste like?
After,
Did it have
after
a new
a while,
texture?
it kind of tastes like vinegar. Like it gets like a sour taste because it's like rancid.
That's disgusting.
I don't want to know. You know, I regret asking.
It's like
I regret asking.
Yeah,
why did you
You seen the pinkie pie that was boiled in cum?
What?
No, but I've heard of the rainbow. No, but I've heard of the rainbow dash jar.
The moment you say that, the cat, immediately in chat you say that.
There was a guy who had a My Little Pony Pinkie Pie toy, and he would jack off. He would put it in a jar, and he would jack off.
You know it's Rainbow Dash, not Pinkie Pie?
Yeah, it is Rainbow Dash, not Pinkie Pie.
Okay, sorry, I didn't get my lore. But like he left it behind a radiator. That's like where he hid it.
On top of, no, he didn't hide it. He just put it on top of the radiator.
That's it. He didn't hide it. And cum.
Yep.
Imagine the smell.
Gross.
No, I don't want to. Why would you say that? It wasn't a smell. There was an ecosystem in the jar. It was an ecosystem.
I have a t-shirt. Like I use a t-shirt as a joke rag.
Wait. But when it comes to the cum wall,
hang on. I know we're not sharing our masturbation habits on the TF2 server. Come on.
Wait, when the wall was painted over, was the wall bumpy? Was there like bumps in the wall because of like the crusted up jism? Like what was?
No, I think they took like a paint scraper to it and like scraped. Does it work as
No. You'd have to demolish the whole house at that point. Do you think a blind person could read it like Braille? Do you think?
Oh my God! Yes.
Oh yes.
It's the names of the kids that
read it. It's like,
actually, legitimate. No.
It'd be like, oh yes. No, blind person would be like.
No, Dragon, hold on. Like, listen, legitimate question. If a blind person goes up to a stucco wall, like one of those really rough walls, and runs their hand across it, is it like TV static, or do they actually get like? Do you think they can read the wall?
TV static. You can probably pick out.
I was gonna say sensory overload. This is a proven thing to get sensory overload.
Did you guys know they have porn? Did you guys know they have blind porn? Like it's like textured books that are porn.
Wait, no. Imagine just there. That does not work because the idea of the texture. Wait, no. That does not work because a porn book written for blind people wouldn't even work because they would not understand the scenes being described to them because they can't even see.
Scenes are but it has like little pictures.
Remember, there are some people who become blind that aren't born blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay,
no. If someone was blind their whole life, then how does it work?
It's like a raised picture of like a naked woman, so they
can still imagine it to a degree if you explain it to them.
In 1970, Playboy made a Braille.
Now I'm just imagining a person who's blind. Now I'm just imagining a person who's blind running their hand over the wall and being like, yes, this spells out cum.
The wall is just key smashing. It's
just
smashing.
And you see, that's why being deaf is better than being blind. Because you can see the titties, but you can't hear them, dude.
Well, here's the thing, right?
I like music too much, but
This is a woman or man plotting your demise.
Well, if you're deaf, then you can never hear your partner's heartbeat, which is so romantic.
Oh, you can feel it.
That is. I know you're not gay. That is the gayest thing.
I am straight. I promise. Yes.
Also, here's the thing. With blind people, though, right? Anyway, with blind people, the thing I learned that really still fucks with me is that they don't see darkness, because the implication is that they have the ability to see. There is nothing to see, so it's like infinite void that isn't dark yet light. I was reading about that in a medical journal. Fucking our medical thing. They don't. Since you can't see, there's no way to see what they don't see. I don't know how to explain it, but it's
like close your eyes and any source of light still sheds a little light into your through your eyelids.
They don't even see darkness. It's like
that's what I'm saying is they wouldn't even see, because us who are not blind, we can still perceive that little bit of light coming through.
We still perceive darkness.
So
no.
Yeah, we can perceive.
Let them speak.
The question is that the thing is, we can perceive darkness, but there is physically no input for whatsoever for anything. They can't even perceive darkness because there's nothing. It's like saying the camera is off, but in this instance there is no camera.
Yeah.
They've never seen in their life.
Yeah.
They've never seen darkness nor light.
You can't
know the vague concept of
also-
something not being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I guess you
also,
can't
like,
ever know.
when
Like we
people
would have to
get
have like
vision-
VR. We would have to have like VR simulations of what it feels like to be blind to truly
Like
understand
like
that.
imaginable color.
You can't even do that because we still are seeing something. Even with their eyes,
Right.
even with like no light in a completely black room,
You'd have
we're
to
still
remove the
seeing the
eyes.
absence of light.
I think
You
it
have
is,
to
yes.
you
The
cut out
point
the
being
eyeballs.
is that
Well, you know what? That's
born
true.
blind,
you know,
you
however,
don't know
whenever you see
anything.
like, well, that's true because you know how whenever you close your eyes, you see like if you wait long enough, you kind of see like colorful patterns and stuff. That is like basically static input from your eyes trying to make something of nothing.
Oh my God,
so
that's a sign
the
of
blind
cancer.
blind people wouldn't even have that. Like,
No one else
also,
sees that. That's a sign of
like-
cancer, dude.
oh my God.
Good
Your hand bigger than your
dude.
face.
No, it's not. No, it's
Listen,
not.
I
Come
had so
on.
much
I looked it up
cancer,
on
I never
WebMD
had that.
here.
It's called hypnagogia. Look it up. It's a real thing.
My furniture started floating.
HYPNAGOGIA.
I'm choosing to believe you said hypnocochia, and
Oh my
that's
God.
Gokia.
But yeah, like also
Hey,
when
yes,
people
yes.
their vision, they have to learn how to see. Like, you know, you have to process. Your brain has to process what an image is.
Yeah,
And like, if you've never had that before, it'll just be like gibberish.
Yeah,
Listen, man,
paradoxical, basically.
I can process an image at 1 kilobyte per second, dude.
yeah, hypnocockvore. That's what I said.
Wait, so if someone is blind their whole life and then one
Like,
was
that's even a thing. Like, you say that, but that's a thing.
I know
if
it's a
someone was
thing.
blind their whole life and then they can see all of a
let's stop
sudden and they're
talking
gonna
about
see
that.
like stupid because their eyes are gonna be like too new and they didn't grow up with them.
I'm a spawn
That's
now.
not how that works.
It's gonna be like that
there are
one,
people-
it's
there
like
are
that one
blind
Jake
people who
Paul
get, like-
video where he showed the colorblind guy how to see colors again.
Well, there are blind people who get like eye transplants or like like they do eventually learn how to use them, but
You know, they also have like a thing where it rewrites your taste buds to see. Like, it uses those nerve endings.
oh, that's interesting. I've heard
Ah,
of that
yes, this
before.
definitely tastes like yellow today.
My favorite flavor is green.
When I look at your mom, it makes me want to throw up.
Dude, I've always wanted to simulate being blind, like wearing a blindfold for like a week or
Oh,
two.
you
and,
wanna
like, be one of those
simulate
Shaolin
being blind?
monks.
I can
Be
help
one of
it
those
make real
Shaolin
for
monks
you.
that can like walk around with their eyes closed.
Here's
you
the
know
thing.
what I mean?
What's funny is
screwdrivers.
humans are actually capable of learning echolocation, and that's really interesting.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
that
if
one
you-
dude who did it. Yeah. There's
It's,
like
it's really interesting. Like,
I thought that got myth busted because like the guy was actually just he had just had someone memorize the area and describe it to him.
maybe I don't know. I remember reading a book that said like one of the characters actually trains the human guy to learn how to use echolocation, like by closing his eyes.
Hang on. You say the human guy. Was this a fiction book?
Yeah, it was, but
So wait, hang on. Why are you citing it as a source, motherfucker?
I don't know because I Come on. Listen. No, seriously though. Listen.
New disease.
Okay, I want peace and quiet.
Listen. But seriously, the reason I assume it can happen and people can actually learn echolocation is because when you lose one of your senses, your other senses
That's a lie. No. Before you even finish that was proven as a full ass lie. That's not
Was it
actually a
seriously?
thing.
Aw, come
Yes,
on.
it's not real. Your brain doesn't just automatically.
I saw it on like Ripley's Believe It or Not, the TV show. The guy was like using a clicker and like riding a bike around.
Clicker, you say?
But
Holy shit, it's
even
not a
if
horse!
listen, you might get more attuned to your senses, but you're not going to become like a fucking bat and
You're not
be like perfect
Daredevil,
with it.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, listen, they might be pretty good at, like, they might be better at it than the person that can see. Like, they probably,
couldn't that be argued that, like, because they are more attuned to their other senses than the other person, like other people who do not?
Not in any other real capacity beyond, like, what basic training could do.
How can we prove it?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like, how can you prove that? Because, like, it's like,
let's get a blind
how do we
man.
know that red is red for other people? Like, you're never going to see the same thing. Like,
I guess
blue was red
the only way you could really prove echolocation is if there was a blind person who is in a room they've never been in before and has had no advice on what the room looks like and just gets around by echolocation. That's the only way you could prove it. Like.
Let's put a blind person in a let's put a blind person in a maze and let's put a piece of cheese in the center. Let's see if they can solve it.
Yeah, that's.
Why would we put you in a maze with a piece of cheese, huh?
It's not even good cheese. It's just like and playing the game. How do you guys think I play the game?
in a box?
Like, that's why I talk so much. I'm echolocating.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's not even good cheese. It's just like a single slice of Kraft singles in the fucking center.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's wrapper.
You know, like I went through this whole fucking maze just for this shit.
It's a Kraft single that someone threw on the wall. It's like sticking onto the wall.
No, you know what?
It sounds like a fucking
give them,
Mr. Beast video.
We give them,
this is Mr. Beast, and we're letting a blind guy choose 1,000 items from IKEA.
No. We recreate the cheese from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the moldy cheese touch.
The cheese touch?
And make that their reward.
You're going to get the cheese touch.
I'm back, guys.
No, so you can't let
go from Bible talk to cheese touch.
Cheese touch.
You can't let the test subject be American because they would just home in on the Kraft single.
Oh my god, yeah,
I'll tell you
right.
guys a story before I leave. I'm very proud because, like, I have a son on the way. And, like,
congratulations.
Where is he?
I have lesbian friends.
Where is he? He's on the way. Where is he?
He's inside
Why
a
the
lesbian
fuck
right
did
now.
that not hit?
He's inside a lesbian. Wait, how does that work?
Friends, and they finally decided they want to have a kid. So I drove 5 hours to Kentucky.
Oh, that's such bull.
They're like, hey, come have sex with us.
I just
play.
Oh, you didn't even. They used just in a
very
cup
happy.
and then they just took it like in a syringe and stuff. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a home
Turkey
kit.
baster.
But,
Yeah,
like,
and then he inserts it in he fucking squishes it when it spits acid at him. I seen it.
Weird.
But they paid me $110 in whiskey.
Dude, that's a solid deal. Like, kid, you don't have to look out there, and you're up money and booze.
But yeah, it's a nice story. Like they had like another guy do it, but like they had like a miscarriage. So like
that's
I don't know,
terrible.
it's just a nice story. And you guys are welcome to be in on my
heart goes
my life journey.
Yeah, well, congratulations, I guess. Yeah.
So wait, hang on. Does it make you like? Are you gonna be like the uncle, or are you actually gonna take?
Yeah, I'm like the cool uncle. I mean, I'm probably never gonna see him because it's 5 hours away, but like I get like updates and stuff. Like they've been sending me like pictures of the ultrasound. I don't know, it's cool.
Oh, that's nice at least.
Uncle Bart, why do I look like you?
Well, I have
son,
three
when you
sons,
Well, you see, son, two women.
Love you so much. She paid me $110 in whiskey.
Yeah, that's
how bad she wanted you.
Oh my god. Son, nephew, your life is worth $110 in alcohol. That's what you're worth.
No, I just realized something. If you ever played online, like an online game with him, you could literally just say, "Yeah, I fucked your mom." Yeah.
Your mom, shit lips.
I mean, technically I didn't, but
you're fucking my mom.
He also technically
She has AIDS. You got AIDS. You got AIDS now. You got AIDS. You got AIDS, baby.
There's AIDS in the pool.
You have AIDS.
Pool's
I
closed.
to tell you, boy, that you have AIDS. You might have got it when you stuck that dirty needle in here.
bye everybody.
Bye.
It's so fun to use.
Bye. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question for the two moms. For the two moms. Goodbye, have a beautiful time. Wait, what's that outro? The outro's from that fucking like.
Dad, bye. Have a beautiful time.
Who is that guy anyway? Who is that guy in the end of American Dad?
Super cop.
Probably. But with the whole two
policeman.
With the two ladies thing, when they dance, who leads?
I would assume the person who's not pregnant.
No, I can just say it's really just there is no lead. It's more just like it's vibes. It's just vibes.
They're just doing the Macarena.
It's not. Shut the fuck up.
It's doing the Macarena.
No, it's I mean, there's no lead. It's just whoever wants to.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a shit dancer. I could not do a wonderful ballroom dance with any lover that I happen to.
Dude, I just don't dance. I don't.
Never gonna dance again.
Guilty feet have got no rhythm.
Hello?
The one with the short hair.
To pretend I know you're not a fool.
Yeah, when you deciding factor, if you got the shortest hair, then you lead the dance, right?
I love how people use that as like a sign, like that song is a sign of like sexy times.
It's
whenever
cheating.
When the song is literally about like, oh yeah, breaking up and cheating and not being faithful to your lover, like.
Okay, no, that's actually a good point about songs. Like one of the things is the Pina Colada song, right? It's literally about a dude and a wife who are both so unhappy within their marriage. They both are just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna cheat on the other without knowing, and then they just happen by chance to end up, back together, and no one questions it. That both partners were willing to cheat, and they're just like, well, you know what, we caught each other, so fuck it.
I mean, to be fair, most people didn't realize that, or not most, but a lot of people thought that Fight Club was like this badass action movie, but it was actually supposed to be a critique on masculinity. There's people that still look up to Tyler, or I hate to admit it, but I fucking bought the jacket, man.
Dude, there's people who look up to fucking Walter White. Like, you're just never gonna.
I mean, Beer, did you know there's an entire like subculture of people who just go out in public at night just to find one person and start fighting them out of nowhere?
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
kind of funny.
Jesus Christ, man.
They just want to run the ones. It's okay.
Fuck.
They will just walk up to somebody, decide this is the person I'm going to just clock in the jaw down to the pavement and just walk off.
Yes, the Polish Cow song is about a guy who is constantly hoping for like more crack, and he's on cocaine. And, yeah.
The Polish toilet song is about a guy drinking spoiled milk and then throwing up in his toilet.
Skibidi Toilet's about Skibidi Toilet, so.
No, it's not even Skibidi Toilet. It's
Skibidi Toilet.
It's not actual Skibidi Toilet. It's sped up. The actual guy's saying, I forget what it is, but he's saying something different other than Skibidi.
Did you know that a horse named Skibidi Riz won in Ohio earlier this year?
Of course it was Ohio. Of course it was Ohio. It was not going to be anywhere else.
Ohio, that's the worst part.
Means it's like a
Sticking at your cat for the whistler. You're so Skibidi.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You stop that, my ears hurt.
Shut the fuck up,
I will
Dragon.
remove your vocal cords. I forgot that song, dude. That song's like, how was that song?
What are you talking about? People love my anime girl voice.
I don't.
That was not. What?
Senpai, it's my first time, but I know I'll try and be Senpai,
This is a bad day to have ears! Oh my god, I've never wanted to eat a fucking armory until now.
Wait, I'm gonna type something out. Can you say it in that voice? Let me type something out.
Yeah, an actual impression.
That's not even how you do voice training. That's not even slightly how I'm gonna die.
It's coming too far from the throat. It's too far in the throat. You're not pressing your diaphragm enough.
You guys want to hear the longest word in the English language?
Wait. Say that in the voice. Say that in the voice.
Isn't there something about, like, volcanoes? Like a volcano smoke?
No, it's,
Today is probably the greatest day you've ever seen. You've never seen anything quite like it.
I'm gonna sound like gold.
No.
They sound like Mort.
What the fuck?
They sound like Mort from fucking King Jules.
Yeah, you sound like Mort.
No, I can do one better.
Sorry.
You're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your boat from across the floor.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, kid. That's enough.
Can I send you a Christmas card?
Kisses and lickies your neck.
Dragon, do you remember earlier our conversation about if you have to think about something for a second, you shouldn't say it?
Yeah, I don't have to think about doing that at all. I fucking love doing that
that
voice.
you do not speak.
Yeah, I don't have to think about that at all. I love doing that voice.
That's that.
I'm not fucking healing anybody. I'm gonna shoot people with syringes.
I'm gonna shoot people with a
You wanna bite my chicken breast?
Numino ultramicroscopic silicone volcanic coniosis.
Super
Yeah, what he said.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
God damn it, you beat me to it. God damn.
Even though supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Actually, now I'm curious. What is the world's longest word? Like, where are you talking?
That is it.
Like,
And
that is it.
That's not it. The world's longest word, world's longest in the word is actually the chemical name for some kind of substance. I forget, but it's very, very long.
How long is it?
Giggity.
It is a chemical name for a substance that spans at least a full page. So.
Okay, that's just absurd.
Pneumono
They're just making shit up now.
ultramicroscopic silico-volcanico-niosis.
Nope.
Yeah, what that guy said.
That's still not the longest word. The chemical name
isn't
is
it like
far
about
longer.
inhaling volcano smoke?
It's
Yes.
like inhaling fine ashes and then you get a lung, disease.
Oh,
yada,
people from
yada.
Pompeii probably know all about that.
Bro, just like Walter
There's a guy cranking one up. There's a guy cranking one up. That's the Hawaiian state fish. Yeah, that's the actual state Hawaiian fish.
Yeah, and then they just have a lava. The Hawaiians might actually have the smallest word that's not in English. Is it's just an they have a word for lava that's just AA.
The conductor of poop, that's who.
I think smells good in there.
What?
Well, that was interesting.
What you had for dinner?
All I heard was conductor of poop. What the fuck?
I am the conductor of the poop train.
Is something
Don't they know? Don't they know who I am?
Sir, please look into the engine
Just begs the
tank and tell me
question,
what you
have they
see.
done a study that shows that poop can conduct electricity? Is poop a conductor?
Yeah, it is,
sir?
because
No.
it has a high liquid content, so yeah.
Wait. So what you're telling me is
does.
I can eat a toaster, then shit it out and throw it at people and electrocute the fuck out.
I mean,
this isn't hobo.
you could. Someone did eat a whole ass Cessna once. That is a legitimate thing. They ate a whole plane.
Oh my god.
Why would they do that?
Oh yeah,
It
was for
We all saw that video. We all saw Badland Chugs drink the whole ocean. We all saw that.
Yes.
There's no, but this is real. This is real. There's a French guy. There's a French guy with metal teeth, and he's got a weird stomach, and he ate 5 bicycles and a whole plane. That is
Yes.
But
Yeah, you did it for the love of the
Scrody
game.
is correct. Titan is the element that has the longest name in the English language. It is 179,000 characters, or 189,000 characters. So.
Okay, that's I won't even be alive when I'm trying to finish pronouncing that word, dude. You know how long that is? I'm going to be dead. Someone else is I'm gonna have to have kids so they can continue pronouncing this stupid friggin' name.
Oh, isn't that like an art?
Continue my legacy of finishing this word.
I forget what the I forget whether it's a musical composition or a science experiment, but there is an experiment like that where it's some kind of tarmac or asphalt or something that drips so slowly that he won't even the guy who invented it wouldn't even live to see it drip once.
Oh yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ!
Yeah. No, so actually, I was looking for this recently. In the experiments, it's got the Guinness World Records for the longest running experiment. I think it's been going for something like 90 years or something like that, and it's done 5 full drips. Amazingly though, it has never been recorded on camera doing so due to various malfunctions at critical moments.
Oh my god, are you serious? That's ridiculous.
It's slated to drip again sometime in I think 2032 or something like that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Guys, we're having a watch party. We're having a watch party.
I have to see the drip. You guys staying up for the drip tonight? Oh yeah, man.
Yo, you guys watching the Goop drip video, dude? We gotta watch this shit, man.
Dude, give me a case of beer and some Little Caesars if we're watching the Goop drip video, I tell you.
Yeah, it's literally just pitch.
Oh, this is like...
The whole point is when the guy wanted to
We're calling it Goop. Let's call it goop. It's goop.
Well, this is now that I'm hearing people just say like, "Oh, dude, you watching the drip?" All I can think about is that meme of like how girls amuse themselves versus how guys amuse themselves, and guys amuse themselves just by like watching the pitch drop. Like, it's like this is what guys are into.
I mean, I don't.
I was about to say that B1, but
it's like what's like that one video like girls with autism versus guys with autism. And it's like that girl being like ah, and then it's like a dude just like staring at a fucking like a flask full of pitch like dripping slowly.
Or just like that meme of like
Can I join chat?
You guys know who was Piss Snoop?
It's just like that meme of the.
Yay! I can join.
It's that meme of the couple laying. It's
fill it up with piss and like leave it at a limited dimensions out of it. It actually becomes pretty bad.
Becomes bad.
But it's like
Sherlock.
it's like that meme of the couple that's laying in bed and the girl's like, I bet he's thinking about the girls, and then the guy's just like, I hope I can make it to the pitch drop party tomorrow.
For me, instead of that image in my head, for me, it's Numby's Number Factory.
It's like, oh, I hope I can meet up with the boys and watch the droplet tomorrow.
And I hope I don't miss this peg the next time I play.
Oh, it's like all those fucking it's like all those gang weed or like mud jug video like memes where it's like 100 iterations of like it's 100 iterations of the fuck, what's it called? I don't know. The pitch dripping. It's just like it's like 100 memes of the same fucking thing. Like me when the pitch drips. Like I bet he's like thinking about the girls when the pitch is dripping.
What are you on about?
It's just like 100 memes about pitch. It's just 100 memes, dude.
You ever played Baloney?
So hang on, are we pre-planning memes now? Is this a thing? Are we scheduling?
Yeah, of course we're pre-planning memes. These are centrally planned memes, dude.
I have a better idea. Let's talk about the names you would give to members of the Avengers if they smoked weed.
Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. I've got some already for you. You've got Dr. Strain, the Pack Panther, Iron Zan, Smokey.
So I actually just went and looked at the pitch experiment just to get the exact facts. It has actually been running for, it started in 1927, so actually next year will be its 100th anniversary of running. And it has done 9 drips, so it's once every 10 odd years actually. Its last one fell in April of 2014.
Getting laid.
I got
So the next one will be not until like 2030.
Yeah.
Or no, not even.
Not even
Well, no,
alive for the next big change.
It's once every 12 years, give or take. So actually, it should be like this year, pretty much, or it should be next year at least.
Wow. Oh.
In the future, time will be measured not by years, but by iterations of drip, of pitch dripping, dude.
Listen, man, I'm just waiting to go back to my original timeline.
Dude, we are in the dumbest
Do you think this is Rick and Morty?
50 trips to go!
I'm sorry, but this is the Berenstain universe. I don't want to be in it.
God, I miss the days when I was just 3 dwarves in a trench coat.
This is the
what happened
universe.
to the good old days.
This is the universe of Jiffy peanut butter.
Oh damn
Yeah, we're in the year 980 after drip.
Yif.
This is year 9 after drip, dude. So
Here,
soon it will be.
Am I allowed to post links in the chat? Because I've got the actual university's like experiment link.
You can post links.
I think you're able to.
That's the pitch drop. That's the actual Queensland University explanation of it.
Minecraft?
God damn it! God damn it! I didn't see that. Fuck. Yeah, it's in Queensland, Australia.
Yeah.
But I feel like there was something else. There was another thing. It was like a musical composition that takes forever to finally finish. Like there's only one note pressed every. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
No, for a second there, I thought you were thinking of like the SCP, the one that like the one that has to be written in blood and basically drives the people
No,
into insanity.
there's an actual. I think there's an actual song composition, although I may be making it up. That like it's on a preset instrument and it only plays like one note like every. I don't know.
My source is I made it the fuck up.
Yeah, the unfinished song maybe. No, that's the SCP, not.
Wait, no, hold on. I actually gotta ask this. This is a random question. Are you trans?
Yeah.
I am. Oh!
Wait, hold on. I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
They said yes.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold on.
Fuck! Your voice rating is really good. Good job, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I got
Way to undo your own voice.
Sorry.
The immediate fumble. What is
You
happening?
always say man is like
So here's the thing about that, right? I get one of three things. One, there's the guys who believe that women only have like stupid high-pitched voices, so they're like, you trippy, man, that's a man. And then you have people who are more moderate, and they're like, oh, it's just deeper voice, and you know. And then you have the people who just stare at me and are like,
Dude.
Let's see how their skeleton looks when we kill them.
But just say man, dude, like.
No, I totally get
language.
I've always been in the.
I totally get.
I've always been in the boat that terms of endearment like man, dude, guy are gender neutral.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's where I'm
I
at.
totally
I use it gender neutrally.
I say dude all the time, and I don't mean like a dude being a guy or a girl.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, here's the thing. It may be counterproductive, but I'm more of a tomboy than anything. So I transition away from a guy to be a tomboy. Does that make sense?
God, I hate the
I feel like I've gone like halfway back, and then
one step forward and two steps
You
back.
took the weird route.
I took the weird route, but it's working for me.
Dude,
So
Chris,
fuck
it's
it.
almost like we stepped into some kind of weird route.
Honestly, hole or a pole, what does it matter? People love people.
Yeah.
That's so valid though.
People should just be nice to each other, yeah.
No, that's a good
I
point, but
think
nobody's
people
gonna
who
be.
can eat people are the luckiest people on earth.
I think we should eat the rich.
Fun fact for the chat.
This is not like a most people thing. Some people are just like this person different, therefore they bad. Even though
Yeah,
that's
basically.
the most unbased way to think about
They
it.
don't talk like me. I don't like that.
Well, see, and
You're
that's
like straight white male from
that totally
Nebraska.
goes against like what I was saying about nature. Like, yes, that mentality of different bad. Yes, that mentality of like different bad was kept us alive like way back when, but now it's like we've grown beyond that and we don't really need it anymore. So I don't know. It's really not a good thing to have kept from our evolution, I will say.
So do you guys want a fun trans fact?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Estrogen, the pills, it tastes like pancake batter. You put it under your tongue. It's like
I need it now.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
I'm fucking hungry.
I'm dead serious. It tastes like pancake batter.
Is it a good pancake batter or a
Yeah, it's like
it's
like a sweet paper, if not sort of pancake battery, but not like in an offensive way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, gotcha. Because I've only ever pictured pancake batter being like bitter before being cooked because of the eggs and stuff in it.
It's just like wet bread, but not bad. I don't know how to put it, but yeah, that's a fact.
There's no eggs in
It's like bread.
Have big tits.
It would be like
why are people not doing it more?
Well, I was gonna say like soggy sugary cereal, basically.
No, but here's the thing though, right? There's two medications that trans women usually take, which are spironolactone and estradiol. Estradiol is obviously estrogen. Spironolactone is your anti-testosterone, your androgen. Spironolactone has a weird reputation of either smelling exactly like an Altoid or like vomit, and there is zero in between.
Oh my god!
It's not even like a cilantro thing or something. It's just like shit. Because even the mint smelling ones taste like vomit. I've only met one person who liked the taste and they chewed their medicine, and I'm just they're
insane.
psychopathic. Yeah, they're absolutely psychopathic.
Who up chewing the glass tonight?
But can you imagine? like taking a Tylenol and just crunching.
Oh my god, gross.
Oh my
See,
god!
I used to not be able to take any pill that was unsealed. Like it didn't have a coating across the front, like to keep the taste in.
Oh, like a gel cap?
No, like, cause there's like white pills. So there's certain medications that I take. They don't like.
White pills, the pills that make you white.
There's pills that have like a smooth coating across it, and then there's pills that you can.
What?
Yeah.
There's pills that have like a. There's pills that have like a smooth, like waxy coating across them, and then like.
You mean is it just a texture thing, or?
No. Like, well, so what that is, if a pill has a waxy texture on it, it means it's sealed, which means you can't taste what the actual pill tastes like there's a coating on it. But if you have a pill that's unsealed, you can very clearly like feel the texture, like the dusty texture to it. Pills that are unsealed generally taste like shit.
Yeah,
but pills that are sealed,
what about those Rhino pills from the gas station? Have you ever had those?
Hell yes, brother, yes, dude, Rhino pills.
Love those.
I know a trans girl who is a chemical engineer, and she legitimately boosts her fucking estrogen.
Fuck me in the ass with a toothbrush.
Wait, what?
No, thank you.
Pineapple on a pogo stick, bud.
Or she smokes, not boost, it's whatever the weed one is, where you do a bomb. I don't know that. I'm a little bit sheltered.
I guess.
They basically grind their estrogen down into like a liquid and then mix it in with the water that they use to distill the weed.
You can do that?
You can, yeah.
Of course.
That's
it works.
Crazy. I need to try
she
that.
has massive fucking tits. I'm not even. It works.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
I want that so bad, bro. You have no idea. I wish it was possible, but unfortunately, my fucking personal situation is not great.
Oh no! So there's a okay, to anyone in the chat who is considering it or thinking about it or whatever, or is and doesn't know how to do it. There's a service if you're in the United States called Plume. It is an online service that they'll do everything for you through informed consent. It's $100 a month. They handle your everything, your fucking blood work and everything else.
My ass cannot afford $100 a month.
Well, if you ever get that kind of money, then boom, there you go. Boobs are great, guy.
I said the word.
But it is most likely not.
Enough about the pills, how about the boobs? What are we looking at? What kind of bazongas are we discussing here?
As a respectful cisgender man, I can say boobs are pretty nice.
Boobs are pretty fucking great.
No, I think like 90%.
You haven't lived until you got motorboated.
There's a
non-binary
gentleman. I haven't. I don't know if it's okay. This is definitely pushing a little into TMI. So if anyone gets like uncomfortable, please let me know. I'll stop in advance.
Please give me all the information.
When I was first starting SGen, right? I used to, when I was before, I used to chest bump dudes just like my friends and shit just for fun. And one of the side effects I was not aware of is it makes everything super sensitive up top. So I go to do it, and then I'm doubled over in pain.
I was gonna say you did it, and then you just started fucking moaning.
No, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't good.
It wasn't more in pain because it hurts because it's more sensitive, not the good sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit. So it must be, dude. Then you gotta be like really tough to be like a boxer and be like a lady though, don't you? Because like if it's really like sensed up there, then like a body shot,
Yeah, if you get punched in the boob, that's not good.
It's not fun.
Because you can't punch a dude in the nuts. So it's like.
Would it crit?
I wish I was joking. I wish.
Oh my god,
really
I hate this.
true though.
Why do I need to be on the suicide spawn? Why does this game?
Dude, I am grateful. I am honestly grateful that I have never been kicked in the nuts because I think if I did, I would just like. I would double over and just vomit like.
Sam.
Trust me, that is very common. That is a very common response.
Oh my god.
I cast testicular portion.
No, hang on.
Are boob shots allowed in ladies boxing? Can you do boob shots?
Oh.
Nothing above the chest.
It's just imagine I'm gonna punch you in the boob.
Oh, my PC!
I mean, listen, if you're boxing, it works.
My shit just dropped down to like single digit.
Oh, god damn it, we did lose everything.
I I need to be asleep by now, but I'm having too much fucking fun. That's a problem for everybody.
I'm with that statement so hard. I need to be at work at fucking 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
I need to be there at 7.
Until I think Saturday, so I'm set.
What do y'all do? Out of curiosity.
I've got like no propane tanks.
I've got like animal shelter work that I need to do tomorrow, so...
No, I don't sell propane and propane accessories. Fuck.
I work at IT.
I will say, if there was any drug I could do, I would...
and IT accessories.
If there was any drug I could do, I would...
I'll tell you what.
I would do... mushrooms. I would definitely do mushrooms, if I could.
No, you gotta be in a good mood when you try them, though. You need to be in a good mood when you have them.
Well, yeah, like totally in a safe environment, like not just like out on the street or something. Like.
No, if you get bad mushrooms, you just get really head.
Ow, fire burns, dude.
Also, let's talk about the fact that mushrooms have some of the most metal fucking names ever.
Yeah. And also how they're biologically closer to meth than anything else.
You got one literally named Destroying Angels.
Yeah, those are all
Portobello mushrooms.
death caps.
Death caps. Yeah, I was gonna say that one too.
Oh.
You got the hypno shroom.
Why are you retarded?
Oh, the
you got the
hypno shroom,
safe
yes.
mushrooms, which are called fucking like shiitakes, blushers.
You guys make me want to get high at 2 in the morning, alright? I think I should probably call it here. I'm gonna go have a smoke and I'm heading to bed.
No, don't do it, bro. You're gonna waste it.
I don't care.
Man, I'd let you smoke me if you get what I'm saying, because I don't.
Ironically, my brother actually.
Ironically.
Okay. Have a good night, guys.
Ironically, my brother actually does know some like drug dealers, but he's like, I don't know anyone who actually deals in mushrooms, so I can't help you there. And I'm like, fuck, god damn it.
Just grow your own
I
mushrooms.
knew this guy that grew his own mushrooms, and I bought some. They're pretty shit.
Unfortunately, the state I live in, growing your own mushrooms is illegal. So.
Oh no, it's 100%
Get a permit from the state.
too.
Give him a license for that mushroom.
Don't get caught.
Oh, mate, you got a license for that mushroom.
You got a license for that license. Oh, Inspector, you might got a
license. Like you're about to say law.
Isn't it you can just grow your own mushrooms?
A bottle of water.
Growing your own mushrooms is very, very hard.
Nah, it's...
No, mushrooms grow like in a very wet, very dark place. You just put them in your basement, you can just grow some...
That's why...
What's the difference? You're not gonna get good mushrooms. You're not gonna get the ones you
That's one of my career choices is mycologist, because it's like, it's cool, it's dark, I can talk to people, I can just study my fungi and mushrooms.
Yeah, but where's wet part in the place? Where's the wet part?
Did you read the thesis? Is it published? Where can I find it?
Like, it's a totally secluded, dark lab environment. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just study mushrooms.
You can go anywhere.
Can you grow, like, mushrooms in,
How do I jump ramps as demo night?
Can you do the mushroom farm in Minecraft? How do you grow mushrooms, dude? How do you do it?
You just have a button.
It's a light level thing. Yeah, they have to be in like a certain level.
Put it on a cubic meter or stone in a dark area, and then let it do its thing.
What about DMT?
I like how you say cubic meter instead of just a block of dirt.
What about DMT?
No, it's
I went to a far-off place. I met people who look different, they smell different, and they talk different.
So you put the bone meal on the mushroom. The mushroom. Does it become a big mushroom, or just does it become like a?
I may or may not have
mushrooms.
You can't naturally grow mushrooms in Minecraft. You have to find them normally.
Measurements.
I may or may not have just purchased a strange widowmaker for $40.
Why did you spend money at all?
Because I wanted more than like $2.
I play so much engineer, and I have this fucking... I have my widowmaker called You Feed Your Last Haw, and I was like, I want this to be strange.
What's okay? Actually, question for the chat. What is the best name you've seen for a weapon in this game?
Alt F4 for free crits on a Lead Ranger. It's the one
Best question you've ever.
My gunslinger is the long arm of the law.
I have a, so y'all know how the, the Tommy gun and realized it's called the Chicago Typewriter?
Yeah.
The Tomislav is based on it. It's just a really big fucking Tommy gun. Yeah. Mine is named the Chicago Printing Press.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
You should have called it the Philadelphia Printing Press. So it's like fucking alliterated.
Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. It is 1 in the morning where I'm at, so I'm gonna head out.
Bro lives on the East Coast.
Oh, no. He's Midwest. He's fucking Midwest. Because I'm saying
2 a.m.
I'm same thing. Central Time.
Are you
Bro lives in the Midwest, bro.
Right now. It's 2 a.m.
But, yeah, I really need to get some sleep because I got, like, cat shelter stuff to do tomorrow, so,
You work at a cat shelter?
How the fuck?
I volunteer at a cat shelter, yes.
Theory. Theory.
Thanks.
You still can't pull a girl. All that.
Wow, haha, yes, very funny.
Don't you tell me how many calories I can have, bitch.
But yeah, I thank you for all the discourse and all the conversations and everything, and maybe I'll see you guys again tomorrow.
It's all happened. Go to sleep.
I'll see you again.
I'm also gonna head to bed. Y'all have a wonderful night now.
No,
yes,
you
please do.
Good night, Cowboy.
Hey, how do I
What were you
jump?
saying, Gex?
What do you mean?
I thought you said something.
How do I,
Something smells good in there. What you want for
how do I
dinner this
rim
night?
jump? It's demo night.
Hit the incline.
I need to find out which stall you're in. It smells like you ate something really good for dinner last night.
Do I hit it parallel or perpendicular to the
Great
ramp?
job, buddy.
I'll put
so
my
like follow the
perpin in
logic.
nordicular if you catch my drift. I don't even know what that means.
Just saying things, bro. It's okay.
I am, man.
It's tail time.
Me dicking your perpendicular?
Nah, man, I mean my perpin in your dicular, man. Aw.
You got a
Wow,
purple
don't
dick.
get too mad.
Really nasty.
What was that?
What if, like, when you sweat from your armpits instead of sweat, it was cum?
That sounds gross.
Nah.
Honestly, just don't sweat.
God, I can't believe I'm so good at pyro.
Hold M1.
Yeah,
no,
man,
no. What
it's
if it was?
skill.
No, it has to be cum because cum is interesting.
Is it?
That's what a gay person would say.
Man.
Yeah, what up?
Who you advertising yourself as? Looking pretty nice.
Damn it!
So I matched with a furry on this dating app. Should I go through with it?
Hell yeah! Shut up! Yes.
Should I ask if she's clean?
Oh, my lobs are too buttery in my face.
No, I'm fully like down, but like, you know.
I feel like if they're dirty, they're willing to do more things. If you catch
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm a little concerned.
You just
about
keep
my-
talking though. I mean, tell us more.
But I don't want to.
Jump in. Fun zone.
I learned how to trim jump.
Oh my
I think
god, I
more
hate this
people
water.
need to learn how to use their tails.
Fuck!
You have one of those?
Holy shit!
Like, you humans getting rid of your tails is the dumbest idea ever.
The humans?
Frieza
my
type
ancestors.
shit.
Hello, monkey.
Awkward.
Meow.
I mean, just don't suck. That's all you have to do. Is not suck.
Who? Who?
Who?
Huh?
We got owls in here.
Huh? I don't know why Gex is talking to himself, but I mean, I get the benefits of it. I don't get why he's doing it in chat, though.
I don't want to alarm anybody here, but I think one of us is possessed by an owl.
Need a sentry! Need a fucking sentry!
It was him!
No! You can't prove anything!
Great job.
That wasn't very nice.
I'm
dead. Ruined Christmas with that one.
Oh, no.
Guys, I know I keep bringing up the big ball of light and how it has nothing to do with human bones, but can we please follow the bright light?
Can Youngling die in a fire?
Don't.
Eat you. Fuck. Into the pit like eat you.
Why do you have to fucking... Why do you have to restart your game every time you buy something on the fucking Steam Marketplace? Why can't I just have my item?
Oh, if you want an easier way of doing it, just reshuffle your backpack.
Don't buy anything.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I hate having
money
fun.
there?
My no fun hat on.
You're the retarded.
Okay, buddy, no slurs, please.
I was on the server.
Just because I was on the short bus doesn't mean that I'm...
Oh, why do I keep forgetting there's 2 sentries there? I mean, I'm still gonna keep walking through it, but why?
When you...
I'm retarded.
No slurs, please.
Okay. I am too.
For some reason I'm reminded of the fucking video I saw where it was like a Metalocalypse clip and the 5 didn't want like their agent or whatever the fuck to say like death, so they told him to say hamburger time.
What?
Yes, if you happen to hamburger time, you have backups.
Oh, that's not
I don't want a
retarded.
hamburger time. This is literally something in the fucking thing. Either that or it was like part of this fucking clip that was like a combination of Metalocalypse and home movies.
This guy fucking loves Metalocalypse.
I do, man. I fucking do.
Metalocalypse and fucking...
I didn't hate my dad. I fucking love my dad.
The fucking Century Bros.
I haven't talked to my dad in a good 7 years.
It's the food's libraries.
You got the tampons, which means you're a lady. You're the lady! No, I'm not!
It takes 2 bones to tangle, buddy. You.
The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man?
Actually, speaking of Metalocalypse, they're actually re-uploading the episodes on YouTube. They got like 20 up right now. for free.
Yeah, because they're doing it because also Aquamonger Force is preparing to come back potentially again.
Are you serious? I thought the last one was the latest.
By the way, I just had to say. That
No,
show's
they
so
took
good.
it in a new season, now they want to fully come back again.
Oh, same with Venture Bros actually. They're releasing new episodes for that.
Wait, really?
Or not, new episodes, new episodes, I'm sorry.
I thought that show was dead, bro.
They did that one final movie and they said that's it 'cause they didn't want to push it too hard.
Okay.
They should have kept pushing it. There's a lot more they can dig out of
That's
that
what I'm
series.
gonna do. If I ever
I hate to admit it. Oh, go ahead.
Don't push
My
it
bad.
too hard.
Motion Man, do you like the can? Do you like to eat the ham?
Damn it, I can't forget. There's 2 sentries there. Jesus Christ.
He get the window. I get the window.
No, not my headphones,
He get TV. I get TV.
Bro, why is him alone being fucking muted? What the fuck?
Yeah, what is happening?
Democracy has spoken.
Yes.
He's not getting muted, it's not enough.
F1.
Why
We need to send him to hell.
people vote to mute him?
You need 80% of the server to do it.
That is why. That is the exact reason. That is why I did it.
You know,
Yeah, but it's just funny. Like, I don't know, stop being such a fucking negative Nancy or whatever.
Because people.
No fun. I hate having fun.
Did you say the N-word?
I mean, he is a Skyle player.
Well, that would make sense.
I'm a pyro man.
BBC.
So you're a furry?
God,
Fuck you.
do you fucking remind me of that one guy who was like, the BBC? Who the fuck was that?
Is that what you're
D,
talking
that's
about?
it, yeah. The
Yeah,
BBC!
nobody remember that one.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, man.
The
Is that
British
actually how they say it?
broadcasting system.
Can you just back
Pyro
off
Maid's
it?
called furry
Channel.
because of Pyro Cynical.
Not-
Channel, yes.
Actually, like what? Is that actually how they say the BBC?
He did say the BBC.
Yeah,
that's
where's
it.
broadcasting channel?
Christmas time.
I fucking hate Christmas. All I have to hear is those people down from where I live playing constant music, and it's all noise.
God, that would be so weird they actually said it like that in there. I hope D was just fucking exaggerating that shit.
I have to deal with everyone down there all getting into a circle in the middle of town and singing together that same song.
Oh no, you're trying to be the Grinch.
And he can be got rid of in a pinch.
Those fucking
That sounded better in my head.
Oh, that's not alliteration here. Oh, Jesus.
Welcome back to the Drywall Podcast with me, your host, The Cat, and I'm going to explain to you how
Can you stop
using
deep
forms of
throwing your
specific
mic?
paints can either enhance or ruin your drywall's application.
Turn down your fucking bass.
Dramatic ruin Christmas.
You are now watching the Drywall Channel.
We're going to be discussing the facts that using acrylic paint is not a good idea.
Bro is
or
like
really more oil-based paint as a coat.
blowing out my speakers, buddy.
Not with a non-spoiler primer, I would recommend
I
impressive.
forgot what I was going to say.
God, I want a Drywall Channel so
And sound design.
I mean, I used to do an actual drywall thing before in TF2 servers and on VR chat sometimes.
Here's a fun little fact. Did you know that someone someone tried to publish a movie, which was just 10 hours of a static image of drywall? I am not
Yes.
I would watch
They
that.
didn't try, they did. It was a French art piece.
Did you know that over 30% of drywall brought into America is illegally imported from Korea? You can tell from the amount of stucco surfaces and materials within the fibers.
Really good to fuck.
Bro, I love the taste of drywall.
Outstanding.
I was actually
Just cut a
talking
hole
to a
in that
guy
though, that
earlier
shit
in
is
the
everything.
server. He said that he had a friend in his college dorm.
Oh, a friend?
He had a friend on Skyle. That doesn't happen.
You got a friend in me.
No, like college.
You got a friend in me.
I want a friend in me.
You got a friend. Suck my motherfucking dick.
You mean Pennius?
Yeah, where you would jack off.
I love that YouTube for the fucking Toy Story.
His name was Jack?
You know, Woody, I used to know a toy that would share with me his schmoes.
Ow.
They're called s'mores, Buzz. They are schmoes.
I'm illiterate.
Continue your story.
That's nose.
Toy!
With this man. Ow.
Wait, you're the real Buzz Lightyear?
You can.
Oh, this time I thought it was an act.
You only
Dude, I love Toy Story.
can.
Oh, no. Buzz looking alien. Where? Ah, where?
I'm sorry, you're blind.
Bart Simpson shit.
Yeah.
This Pyro just looks depressed. Like, why does he look so damn depressed?
With your eyeballs?
Hello, Timmy Turner. I've come back to haunt you in TF2.
Timmy Turner.
Like seriously, look at this fucking Pyro. He looks so damn depressed.
How can you detect depression with eyeballs?
I must have the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Crabs?
Dude, my plankton
I can
impression
fit
fucking
your
sucks
wreath
now.
of crabs.
I framed Mr. Krabs by putting his name on the Epstein list.
Whoa!
Roger.
Holy shit.
Watch out for wrist
It's a real
rockets.
battle droid.
Just like a simulation.
Wow, look. Over there was T-1345. He got completely destroyed for the Jedi last time. He is a new model. I'm glad we're all originals. Roger, 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 roger.
Roger.
Okay, voice mod.
Roger.
I'm so glad the original Battlefront 2 still has servers.
BF2?
Yeah, what's the...
Because you could not pay me to play the new version of Star Wars Battlefront 2. You could not pay me.
Freaking believable.
I would personally pay
Impressive.
an hourly wage gamble for
Wait,
Fucking Battlefront 2 has servers still.
Yeah.
Humiliation.
I'm reinstalling Battlefront now. Fuck.
Yeah, like the original disc version for Xbox 360, I think it was.
What do you mean? See, there's no version for the 360. You're LARPing Star Wars.
Yeah,
now.
I have never played a Star Wars game outside of Lego Star Wars.
Fatality.
You got somebody being a LARP Sahara over here.
I watched all the movies, I never played any of the games.
I've played a good few Star Wars games.
Impressive.
I wouldn't say I'm
Did you
a
watch
fan, but
Did you watch all of the iconic voice and opinions? fucking button?
Oh shit, it's an admin.
I just got back from Popeyes. You want to bite of my chicken breast?
What a fool!
Have a bite. This chicken's bussin'.
Extermination.
Long-term buttholes?
Boom. You lose.
What is it? Someone can see me.
Corny! Dracula gonna show you who's corny. Slice and dice. Ultra mega kill. Mega anus kill.
Good question, dude.
You know, Orac over here, he's like super buzzed.
Am I too drunk to play this game?
Am I too high to play this game?
Who here's racist?
How can I be racist? I'm Scottish!
Well, what are you talking about F1 being a bad thing? Cars, you know, aren't all Teslas, you goof.
I'm gonna go get him a chicken now, because I saw that guy's name.
Oh, chickens, okay.
Chicken.
I know some people who really love chicken.
I fucking love chicken.
Meat.
What's so special about Fort Seaport?
It's iconic and fun.
What do you mean? What do you mean iconic?
I mean, well, it's the most recognizable map in all of gaming, so I'd say it's iconic.
Spy around here.
Well, gaming that you know.
most
not
recognizable
just gaming
map
in general.
gaming is 1-1 and
I
Mark.
mean Jamie, okay.
I mean, well, I mean, you could say that 1-1 is also the most, but
You keep talking, but like I don't care.
Oh, are you letting him talk to you like that? I'm gonna go buy some McDonald's. McChicken.
Get the I think it's called the Chicken Bacon Ranch McCrispy. I like that one. Best one.
sounds cool. I've never tried it though.
I only get chicken stuff at McDonald's because I hate the beef there.
Look at these
Same.
rich people over here.
I get their cookies.
But they don't cook their own food.
If you haven't tried a McChicken, you're racist.
I've had several.
You just killed that man.
And I'm very
I know.
He wasn't doing anything.
I don't care.
You're a murderer.
Double kill.
Pickle? Well,
Pickle?
damn pickle. Pickle?
Hey, hey, hey! Get over here!
You're the one running around.
You know, if you talk louder, that means people listen to you more.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't do a lot of damage.
Whoa, great,
That's a company
great
service.
people.
You lose.
Holy shit, is it Soul Man? John Souls or whatever the hell his name is?
Yo, nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Any pyro who slings flares across the map from the sniper deck is gay.
Fuck.
Come on, what do you
I'll
say
just
fuck
do
me for?
Okay, fine. I'll just fling up from the. I'll just fling up from the ground to prove a point.
You fling it.
Is gay.
Ooh, okay. Make your point, buddy.
Yeah. Be careful if you do.
Well, I'm doing it from the sewer, so I'm straight.
Oh, you're okay. Here's Morty.
You just sucked the dude off, though.
Hey, Morty, I beat my wife. They put me in jail, Morty.
No, you're just stupid.
Oh no, Rick, they're gonna replace our voice actors.
Rick, they're gonna replace our ball sack.
Yeah, free Palestine.
Yeah.
No, it's Palestine.
You guys want to take fishing boat?
Palatine.
What are you saying, person? You're
Oh,
using
din,
a
din,
very
din,
low
do.
mic sensitivity. Any pyro
you do
who jet
all of the
packs
things
across the
right now.
map is gay.
At all of the times.
Outstanding.
Good notes.
Medic, you let me down, bro. You just let me burn for it.
You got challenged.
Dad came home with the milk or whatever your name is. What the fuck's that profile picture? Is that a very busty Fallout girl?
Yes.
Where?
I see.
This Gunslop is crazy.
Complete.
This game is not just Gunslop, it is the
Rip
Gunslop.
this man's toenails off. Fuck you, Terracotta. How dare you insult?
All at once.
Call this shit
You're just like trying to talk shit.
Oh, I know.
Damn.
I just like talking shit back.
Oh, I just killed an O Block resident. That guy's name is
Does
O
anyone
Block
here know what a
resident.
black hole is?
I know what a white hole is.
Yeah, that's me.
I've done like 12 reports on this.
Does anyone
What
here
the
know
hell
what a
is that?
quasar is?
Yeah.
I think it's just a really angry black hole. Or like a bunch of space shit. I think.
A white hole is
On
black hole.
618.
Oh, I know what a black hole is, baby.
Ton
If you
618,
don't
that's
have
one.
eyes.
Dirty spy, dirty. Listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the chocolate starfish with the hot dog flavored water.
No, it's not.
Sounds
That's
horrible.
flower in the chocolate starfish.
Why did I just get the subtitle Shattering
Business.
Glass?
Guys, what should I 3D print next? Any recommendations?
Well, you can have eyes anyways.
I really want to say,
Dirty.
Yo, but I can't.
There.
Bad, Pyro, bad. Try again.
This shit got me slapping my big brown belly.
Dirty spy in front. Dirty.
Is anyone else getting the subtitle Shattering Glass?
Nope.
Oh, run for your life.
Great job.
Dirty
Coming back
spy.
for another round, boys.
Good night, Big Pickle Lady.
Dirty spy in front.
Says you on your forehead.
Guns. I'm a gun spy
Can I
now.
put my poop? Where do I put my poop?
Dude, your mom's sleeping. Keep it down.
Dirty.
Alright, I just Tom Pro, and I'm going to eat my diarrhea for you. Fine.
What? Is that a baby?
Baby, show yourself again. You have to summon. Offer him some animal
Dirty
crackers.
spy in the spiral. Dirty.
Diarrhea
Spies on
part.
dirty, bro. Spies on dirty.
Damn dirty. DEI dirty.
Ooh, that was a nasty crit. I'm
There's
sorry
a
about
class
that.
dirty on that.
Hi, my name is Tom Pro, and I'm going to eat my diarrhea for you. Finally, I get some diarrhea. I've been looking forward to doing this for a long time.
Oh, Mr. McChicken, we took out that sentry. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's cool.
He wasn't a pontee.
Please don't do that.
Like Kamala.
Kamala Harris. Oorah, oorah.
Oh, they can't do these.
Diarrhea doo-doo part.
And I'm coming to get the rest of you alien bastards.
Oh, there's a baby.
Look at your ass.
Teeth. There's bees in my teeth.
Well, this is it, Marty. We're gonna die.
Alright guys. The big problem is baby on PS2 right now.
Does anybody want to enable crit on cap?
Damn, those illegal aliens are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
Hey man, I don't have a problem with Juan or Carlos or Benito.
Does anybody want to turn on crit on cap?
Sure.
Why do you keep saying that?
Oh, it's already on.
They got sentries in their base.
Shove a sentry in your ass. Whoa! You know, I'm kind of bad at this whole sniper thing.
Then don't play sniper. People hate you anyways if you do.
Sniper!
I mean, you know, he's a